Good evening, it's Brian at Fitzpatrick's Garage, Dublin Road, Kildare. I'm going to show you this 2015 Honda CRV. This is the ES model, which is the middle spec in them. Brian is my name. If there's any information you want on the car, just give me a call, 0455310000 or mobile 0868431945, or check our website www.hondacentre.ie. So just to show you this is a brand new Honda CRV. There's been a change done on the car for 2015. So initially there was a model that was out for the guts of, 2013, 2014, the 1.6 came in, and for the first quarter of 2015 they had a model that had been out. Probably quicker than we expected. There has been this model which has come in to coincide with what's happening in the US. So this is a facelift version of that particular car, still 1.6 diesel, but they've done some lovely stuff to the exterior of the car. So traditionally the car had, it was colour coded down along here, but it had a grey section along there. They put a lovely garnish along the front here, which just breaks up the front bumper a bit. I'm just going to turn off the headlights for a sec, because there's a lovely set of daytime running lights on that car now as well. So in terms of the inside, I'll show you that in a sec anyway, but the daytime running lights, which were traditionally down along here, now they've a full wrap around all the way around. So it's really smart looking. It's probably hard to see this evening just because of the way the light is, but it looks really sharp. Also then, just as an ES, it gets front fog lights and these parking sensors at the front, but the fog lights have changed shape, so they're square along the centre, and there's a chrome surround along here. And then after that, as we were saying, the garnish along the front. The grille seems to be a bit bulkier and fatter than it was before, and it's got these nice chrome accents along the front. The 1.6 diesel engine still there, so like that's a brilliant engine. That's returning consistently 55-60 miles per gallon, no problem at all. And it's 200 euros a year for road tax in this ES model. The wheels have been changed on this ES as well, so they're 17-inch wheel, but I think they look a little bit chunkier than the last one as well. Just as an ES model, it has global closure as well, so we lock the doors and the wing mirrors come in. They do still, yeah, that's fine. The tail lights along here, a little bit chunkier than they were before, kind of section along here, with LED style brake light, and the rear garnish along the back bumper as well, I think is really nice. Along the centre along here, garnish up here, and it breaks that long section that was along there before, so I think it looks really sharp. But it's on all cars, it'll be that colour. Again, that incorporates reversing sensors, so again, just bear in mind that is the ES. I just opened the car, which turn on the lights because they're in the automatic position, and it's getting quite dark. Open and close the windows off the key here, and then I lock the car, same thing again for the full closure. Same boot as has been on the model so far, so really good big boot. Nice chrome section down along here as well. Let's have a look inside. Let's open that again. So opening the door once opens up the driver's door, open the door twice, and it opens up everything else as well. So the boot, sorry again, I really apologise for how dark it is, but the car's not here long, and it's probably the only chance I'm going to get to do it before the weekend. So nice big boot, spare wheel kit inside there, and then we can use these just to drop down the seats forward as well. So same on the other side, grab handle there for closing it down, because sometimes people that maybe aren't as tall, they do say, how am I going to close my boot? So they are quite useful. Now let's have a look on the inside. I'm just going to fold that seat up, so right angle opening door, like all Hondas, makes everything makes it very accessible for getting in and out. Excellent leg room in the back, to be fair. Just again, you mightn't see now because it's so dark. We'll just turn on the light in here, but if I'm sitting there, and that's how I would sit in the driver's seat, like, look how much space is there, like tons. And then vent in the back, just because it's ES model for ventilation in the rear. 3 3-point safety belts, 3 head restraints, ISOFIX points, 2, so driver and passenger side, for 2 ISOFIX for child seats, child locks along the back there and stuff as well. So then once we open up the door, that folds out our wing mirror and the lights come back on again. So I'm just going to turn on some lights up here for a sec, and what we'll do is we'll start the car. So electrics for windows and mirrors over here, child locks and stuff for windows, parking sensors rear. The cool thing is now it's got this Honda Connect stereo set up, which incorporates a really big reversing camera. Is it going to be able to adjust? It is. So the reversing camera is, because I had it up here before and it's quite a good reversing camera, but this one is much clearer. Again, apologies about the camera quality because this camera is not brilliant. I promise someday I'll get a new one. But let's see. Okay, I'm just going to turn off the light that's in the back there as well because it's upsetting everything. So if we go backwards, yeah, fine. So it's giving us a radar warning up here, radar warning here and here as well, and then we can see what's going on. But it's also dynamic, so if we turn it, it turns left and right, so it tells us exactly where we're going. And then we have the exact same thing happening up forward. So we drive up behind these Hyundais here for a sec, and same thing as well. So it's giving me warning on the front, but only up here, not on the screen here. It's still displaying my radio. So after that then we'll have let's just reverse back in here for a sec, out of the way. So after that, along here in the center, USB connectors. You have two USB connectors. You've got HDMI, which will basically play video up here if you plug it in, probably more so for kids, but some adults as well. Drinks holders in the center, and then after that, small bits of storage along here, power outlet at 12 volt, and that's just to turn off the start stop function. So a lot of this stuff is quite similar to what was before. Nice little modification done on the knobs here for but again, it's only for like tactile, how it feels. It's not doesn't change the functions or anything like that. It's pretty much identical to the one that was available earlier in the year. Bluetooth for mobile phone down through here. Volume controls. This changes the iMid for average speed, miles per gallon, time, all that kind of stuff. And then we have cruise control over here to set and maintain speed. Automatic headlights and wipers, which come on automatically whether it rains or whether it gets dark. This is electrochromatic rear mirror, so what happens is somebody comes up behind you. Why have I not got that turned on? Okay, they've moved the switch and I actually don't know where it is, so I'll have to check that out. It just means the camera darkens itself when a car comes up behind you, so there's no daytime, nighttime. This is your conversation mirror, so you can put glasses in there, and then if you close it halfway you can see what's going on in the back of the car as well. So after that then, the Honda Connect system is really cool. So along here we go into our home screen. So we can go in, there's obviously all the phone setup. I haven't paired up a phone yet, but everything, phone book, all that kind of stuff is there. So no, we're not going to connect the phone right now. Back into our home screen again, audio, basically. Let's see, and so what happens is main menu, you go into a sub menu along here, and then you can press this menu here, which gives you an overall setup, and we can go back. It's basically works off an Android system. If you have like an iPad, okay, it works slightly different, but if you have anything Sony phones or Samsungs or anything like that, all this stuff is going to be extremely familiar to you. Not this here now, but the operating system after that, iPod, all that kind of stuff. Grand. And again, I will go through this a bit better with you. I know I'm fleeting through it, but it looks complicated. It's simple. One great thing about it is you can go in and there's Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. What you can do is set up and it's touchscreen as well, like you can drag. Okay, I would typically pick a really short menu, but again, Wi-Fi along here. If you set up a personal hotspot, we're just going to system here for a sec, so you see along there. If you go into a personal hotspot, it just means that okay, let's get back out of there. You can surf the net, so that means through the likes of Google. Basically, if you have a tablet at home, you got lots and lots of functions. It's got everything that has as well. So if we go back into our menu, okay, let's use this properly. So again, that's just various other settings and stuff. And this AHA along here eventually will be able to download different apps that are related to the car. At the moment I haven't set up, so there's no internet access right now because I haven't paired up my phone with it. But if you go in here, like, I mean, how similar is that to a tablet? It's pretty much identical. Then we can browse the net off the likes of this here. Okay, we'll pull up the handbrake, and then there we go. So all that kind of stuff there. It's really, really good in the way, sorry. It's really, really good, and it's really simple as well, but it just means that you can surf the net. But all you need to do is set up a personal hotspot. Basically, use your mobile phone, you plug it into the USB down there, and then after that, you just pair it up through the Wi-Fi setting there, like the same as like if you were doing Bluetooth on a phone. And after that, then it is absolutely simple. so it is, just to surf the net. So it's really cool. So it is. And the last thing then is there is an auto hold on these cars as well. I meant to probably put the last videos. So say for example run an incline right now, which you can see along here. So if I drive up, rather than, what I do then here is, okay, you can't really see because it's so dark, I hit the brakes. I've just touched the brake, right? I let my foot off the brake. My foot is now here, it's off the brake, and we don't move at all. And then we can just move forward again. All it does, it's just a hill assist, and what it's going to do is stop you rolling back down a hill when you're going uphill. So it's quite useful. It's on Civics as well. The other thing they have is a city brake system. So 132 kilometers an hour, the car will automatically it'll mitigate your braking. So as you drive up close towards an object, under 32 kilometers an hour, basically rather than you going full steam ahead and I suppose colliding with something, it will brake before you do. Say for example a car stopped in front of you and you're taking your eyes off the road. So it's super cool and it's very, very safe. Anyway, that's an idea. That's the ES model. This is the middle spec. Probably should be a popular model in them because it always has been and should continue to be. But if there's any information you want the car, Brian's my name, www.hondacentre.ie. Please do give me a call. If you come to the garage, just ask for me, or if you ring the garage again, just ask for Brian. I'll be able to look after you. Thanks for taking time to watch, and again, we can offer you trade-in prices. We can go through finance, and hopefully this car will be of interest because I think it's a really nice car. One thing I forgot to say, as you're reversing backwards on these cars, they have an auto dip. So you see the way the mirror moves as I go for reverse? Just gives you an idea of what's happening in the corner of the car, and then I go back into neutral and it comes back out of that again. So anyway, there's loads more. I'm sure I've left loads of things, automatic lights and wipers and all that stuff. So yeah, we'll talk to you soon. If this car is of interest. Thanks.